Hi guys, this is just a quick video about my current project. I've been looking through rules which are made for or can be adjusted to play on a 2x2 area. Not because I can't play on any bigger area, I just really like the sort of smallness, almost board gameness of that size. So yeah, so I've been looking at different rules. I know DBA is one. Um, I know 5 core rules, company or skirmish or brigade can be played on that size as well. Um, PZ8, Panzer 8, those rules could easily be adjusted down to a 2x2 area. So yeah, that's what I've been currently working on. Oh, 2x2 Napoleonics. I bought a load of Napoleonic miniatures, 2mm from Irregular miniatures, which I've painted up as French, Austrian, and British. So that's perfect for 2x2 as well. So then I started thinking about terrain for that, and I didn't want to spend a ton on terrain. So I decided to um, see if I could make terrain using felt. And I'll show you now what I've been working on. So this is my box of terrain that I've come up with so far. So yeah, I just bought a pack of felt from the works in the UK. Just one pack, £3, and I just started sort of just coming up with ideas of how I can build up terrain. So for example, this is a river with a ford going across it. I like to think that this one's easily recognizable as a river with a bridge. These are towns or built up areas. I mean, you can use them for anything. I put a little splodge of blue to be like a well. These are fields for rough going or what have you. But yeah, I made 4 that can be used as farms. These 2, which are hills. I know that looks a bit weird. I'll probably work on that to make it look a bit more natural. This one is swampland, or could be used as lakes or something. These are just the rivers, straits, and these are roads. And I like the way it looks because it's pretty much generic, if that makes sense. So I can say, if I'm doing ancient warfare, then these are dirt roads. If I'm doing modern, they're modern roads. I can use them for all periods, and the same with the towns. I can say they're any period. But yeah, so I'll quickly set up what a setup table could look like to give you guys an idea of if it looks good or not. So this is what it looks like all set up. So there's the rivers, the ford, the bridge, a built-up area, another built-up area. The black, obviously, as I said before, the roads, one of the hills, another one of the hills, and then farm, 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 and farm. And I think it looks pretty effective. Tell me what you think, guys, but I'm pretty pleased with the way it's all turned out. My Daxi's rolling around. I also used the felt to just make some quick and cheap markers for the different games I'm going to be trying out. So there's the pile of felt. So like these ones, which is red and yellow, can be used for any type of game really, but I was thinking more 2x2 Napoleonics, where yellow could represent pinned and red represent disrupted. And then I got ones with letters on. These are going to be for the 5-core rules. So I think P was pinned, H is hunkered down, and then H on the red ones is hit, because I think some models in the rules or some elements in the rules have can take 2 hits. And C is cowering. Red being the worst status effects than the yellow status effects. And then these ones are, so these ones were for, just to clarify, 5-corps brigade, which terminology is slightly different. And then these ones can be used for 5-corps skirmish or 5-corps company. MD being man down. I think in one of the rules it's changed to knocked down or knocked out or something, but it's the same thing, so I'll just use this for both rules. And then this one is, I think P is for pinned and F is for flinching. And again, yellow status effects are not as bad as red status effects. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with these. And like I say, they haven't got any letters on, so I can use those for other rules as well, which need 2 status effects or something like that. So I'm pretty pleased with the amount of mileage I've got out of this. I'm going to make white tokens to indicate for 2x2 that are units fired, because it has a special rule in that set of rules called the glue of war, and when a unit of infantry open fire, then they're stuck firing until they either destroy what they're firing at or they're destroyed themselves, and I'm going to use that little white tokens to represent that. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how everything's coming along at the moment. So my next little hobby update is the irregular miniatures I've been working on for the Napoleonics 2x2. This is my completed Austrian and French. You should just be about able to make out the flags, which were really difficult. So under the rules, I've got artillery or cannons, whatever you want to call them. Those with 2, like there, are either grenadiers or guard. The ones with 3 on are line infantry. These ones here are heavy cavalry, and these ones here are light cavalry. And then the ones on circular bases are generals or commanding officers, or whatever you like to call them. And then these ones here are just lumbers that come with the cannons. So I mean, I might use them when the cannons move just to show that the cannons have moved. I may not. And the Austrians have an additional unit type, which are these thick block ones here, which represent militia. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how they look, and I'm looking forward to giving the rules a go. And I could use it for other rules as well. I'm tempted to get some of the 2mm skirmish models from Irregular Miniatures to represent skirmishers, and then I could use the 1 hour Wargames rules, then block them up into blocks of 2 to represent a unit or something. I mean, I haven't really thought about it that much, but there's an idea. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the way these guys have turned out. What? Want me to throw your toy for you? Yeah? Want me to throw your toy? Right, the next thing I've been working on is Vanguard miniatures. And I'm still very much in the process of doing these, but hopefully you can recognise the Imperial Fist, or painted up as the Imperial Fist. And then these guys are their enemies, the Iron Warriors, when I start putting the detail on them. So I'm really pleased with the way especially these guys turning out. The plan is to use them probably with either Panzer VIII Sci-fi variants with adjustments to fit the horusheresy theme, or 5-core company commander, but with the company commander and space expansion rules to fit the horusheresy. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I plan to get more Vanguard models because A, they're really nice, and B, they fit the heresy perfectly. I'm going to get the dreadnoughts or the walkers that look like dreadnoughts. I'm going to get the tanks that look like land ravers, and I'm going to get the tanks that look like predators. You want me to throw your toy again? Alright. Where is it? There you go. Sorry about that. She's a very playful little girl. But yeah, so that's this update on the second load of models that I've been working on. So yeah, that's my hobby update for today. I got a few other projects that are currently being worked on, including ancient British and Roman DBA armies, which I'm also going to use for 1 hour wargaming, converted down to 2x2. I've also been working on some 28mm medieval as well, and I do intend to get around to painting some of my Infinity combined army and Hacker Islam to use in 5-core skirmish. But yeah, I'll keep you hopefully posted on updates. I won't be posting videos regularly because I'm busy working from home and working on an OU degree, so it will be as and when I have time. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to post some more stuff. I'll try and post some solo battle reports as well, with the rules I've been looking at. And yeah, hopefully you'll see something from me soon.